Hello again, I am Blunty, not yet playing Forza Horizon 3, but some lightly modded GTA 5, although hopefully my copy of Horizon 3 won't be too far away now, because I've been looking forward to it for quite some time. Even more so since I got hands-on with it at E3, and even more so since pretty much every review or gameplay commentary I've seen so far are all in complete agreement that it kicks ass. I've always been a fan of the more arcadey style races, and when I heard the new Horizon, historically an Xbox-only game, would be coming to PC as part of Microsoft's new commitment to removing barriers between their Xbox ecosystem and their Windows existence, I was very happy indeed. However, along with all this joy comes a crushing disappointment. Forza Horizon 3, along with Halo 5 Forge, are the first Windows Store games to come encumbered, shackled, nerfed, encrypted as they are with Microsoft's new secure APPX format. Officially built to combat piracy, which according to more and more developers speaking publicly on this issue, isn't actually something that really matters that much. Several in fact have made statements saying that regardless of if their games have DRM or not, the rate or ease of piracy didn't actually impact their bottom line much, if at all. In fact, in some circumstances they reported it was helping them. But all of that aside, game piracy is illegal, not to mention immoral, and kind of a dick move to the people who work so hard for years and years to produce these games. I mean, they've got bills to pay and roofs to keep over their heads as well. You should pay them for their work, you assholes. So, there is some pressure, imagined, falsely led, misguided or not, for people who run storefronts like Microsoft to build in protection against piracy. Microsoft's new APPX format encryption attempts this by encrypting an application or a game's data and file system on the fly as it is installed. And once encrypted in this way, none of the files can be accessed for modification at all, even if you manually go into the properties and allow full userland access permissions. The long and the short of this is pirates' lives are made slightly more difficult, but it's worth reminding you that no DRM or anti-piracy measure employed has ever actually stopped piracy, at all. Even in the best case scenarios, it merely delayed it a bit. But also it means that modding, one of the mainstays and most wonderful things about PC gaming, now becomes impossible. At least until the encryption is broken, which it will inevitably be because pirates. So modding is effectively blocked, which, while a developer has utterly no obligation to make provisions for modders in their PC games, it is something that has a deep and almost implicit connection to PC gamers. Everything from GTA 5 to Stardew Valley has a plethora of mods enabling all kinds of fun and wacky crap, sometimes just for lols, sometimes to vastly enhance and extend the game, sometimes just fixing stuff the developer left broken, sometimes giving a game a whole new lease of life. Modding not only makes gaming on PCs better long-term value, as a mod can extend the playable life of pretty much any game, but in many cases when interesting new mods get a bit of publicity via Reddit or game blogs or whatever and the like, it brings that game back into the spotlight once more, all over again, which can itself bring back old players and, vitally for the developer, it can bring in a wave of new players, new purchases from people with a renewed interest in a game they didn't get at launch and kind of forgot about because they got distracted by the stuff. All of a sudden, it's in the spotlight again. They go out and buy it because they see other people are still having fun with it. They reckon, well, that game must be good if it's still being played this long after launch. I need to go ahead and buy that at last. That is pretty much exactly what happened to me and GTA 5, by the way. Maybe they'll even buy some DLC to go with it too. Mods can refresh interest in both the vanilla experience of a game and, of course, the modded experience of any game, and it can only ever be a good thing for players and the developer and the publisher. Everybody wins with modding. So Microsoft's ham-fisted neck boot of APPX encryption can therefore only be construed as a bad thing for everybody. Even Microsoft themselves. I mean, if I were a dev, I'd be trying to stay with storefronts that treat people fairly, and not automatically assume everybody's a criminal. Steam, for example, it has DRM, but it's largely unobtrusive. People have accepted it's fine. GOG has no DRM whatsoever, and devs and users seem pretty goddamn happy over there. And all of this gets done without having to retard end-user choices when it comes to the fun and sometimes ludicrous world of PC game modding. So, in short, hooray, Forza 3! It seems like it's awesome, I can't wait to play it. Boo, Microsoft, you bastards, you ruin everybody's fun, you're meanie-poos, bleh. Here's the bit where you tell me your thoughts. Does this make you rethink your purchasing decisions? Does it make you think twice about going to the already kind of beleaguered Windows Store? Nobody really wants to use it unless they absolutely have to, do they? On the other hand, does modding even matter to you at all? Have you ever modded a game? What's your favorite mod for a game? There's a big wide world of modding fun out there. Did you partake? Are you planning to? Are you interested? Are you intimidated by modifying your game? Does that scare you a little bit? What if I break it? What happens? Well, let me assuage your fears. If you break it, you just reinstall it. It's fine. I've done it with GTA like 6 times. Broken it with mods so badly I had to reinstall. It's easy. So please do the thing in my down below area with or without text mods, which is totally what we should have called emoji. Text mods, much cooler. Well, much more dorky, but cooler for me, because I am a dork. Thanks for watching, I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.